What's up, guys? It's your boy, Cubby the Killer 6. I got a little uninformed gamer vlog for you today. And this one's going to be a little bit longer. And I'm kind of excited about this because it's a topic that I've got a lot to say about. It's been an entire year since I've made a post-Super Bowl commentary, so you guys know what's coming. I'm going to be talking about the Super Bowl. Let's start with the quarterbacks. Peyton Manning and Cam Newton. I'm going to start with Cam Newton because I think Cam needs to hear some shit. Okay, Cam Newton. I'm going to start off with the goods. I'm going to leave people on the fence about you. Cam Newton, I've got respect for you. It's not a lot of respect, but I mean, it's not a minimal respect. I've got respect for Cam Newton. He's a great humanitarian. He meet and greet before and after practices, hanging out with the fans before the game. He's given all this money, all this time to those less fortunate. He's signing cleats off and giving them to cancer patients. That is where the respect comes in, Cam. You are not a good quarterback. And there comes a point where you need to take this ego and turn it into a professionalism. He needs to flip from an ego to a professionalist. He needs to see the business aspect in the NFL. And I don't think he's seen the business aspect in the NFL. He's dancing before practices, stretching out, dancing. He's parading himself like he's a stripper. He's got an ego the size of his linemen, and yet his linemen can't do shit for him. What's the similarity between Fig Newtons and Cam Newtons is that both are soft and both crumble under pressure. Cam Newton, when you're down 17-10, you can't fold up and give up. That is not what a leader does, Cam Newton. Granted, you're on one of the best teams in the NFL this year. Last year, you were nobody. And I don't know what kind of horse tranquilizers that Ron Rivera gave to you all season, but it somehow turned you into the greatest defense. Hear me out, defense in the league. Cam Newton, you are not part of the highest scoring offense. How you are even on an offense is baffling to me. You are not a good quarterback. You are not a good leader. Luke Kuechly, you need to punch this motherfucker in the face. How Luke Kuechly even stands by, humble, while he is carrying you and your ego, Cam Newton. And before you guys think that I'm hating on Cam Newton, let's get to Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, along with Cam Newton, didn't do anything in the game. Less than 200, I'm pretty sure the number was 160 yards that you had in the game. 160, give or take 10 yards. No touchdowns. Peyton Manning didn't do anything. And they're calling it, oh my God, Peyton Manning's the best quarterback ever. He's not the best quarterback ever. First of all, you got Tom Brady that's better than you. Tom Brady may not be in the Super Bowl this year, but he's certainly a better quarterback than you are. And he certainly won a Super Bowl better than you did. Last year, he won the Super Bowl better than you did. Peyton Manning, you need to go out. Just retire from the league right now. No decision needs to be made about it. You have enough money, 2 beautiful children, and a wife who loves and respects you. Peyton Manning, you need to leave the league. Let's get to the halftime show, because the halftime show I really wanted to talk about. This is where the uninformed side comes in. Coldplay. Nobody likes Coldplay. I didn't even know who the hell Coldplay was until Super Bowl 50. I don't like Coldplay. Because first of all, I'm not a dull white guy. I'm a white guy, but I ain't a dull white guy. There's a difference. Any dull white guy who likes Coldplay watched the Super Bowl. Because the Super Bowl was dull. Beyonce saved the halftime show. I didn't even watch the halftime show because I was at work. Beyonce saved the halftime show. And when Beyonce's sitting there singing little Bruno Mars's Uptown Funk, that's when you know that you've made it, Bruno Mars. So, great. So, kudos to Bruno Mars. But I don't think Bruno Mars should... I feel like Bruno Mars is trying to be the next Michael Jackson. I really do. Look up Treasure by Bruno Mars. Tell me that's not... Tell me you could not see Michael Jackson singing that. On the same album as Rock With You, you've got Treasure. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson and Bruno Mars should not mix. Bruno Mars, you need to stay out of Michael Jackson's way because you will not be the king of pop. In a world that's skewed towards rap, you cannot be the new king of pop. I don't know. I don't really know who else performed at the Super Bowl halftime show, but I kind of got to diss Lady Gaga for a second. There was a meme on Twitter or something where somebody put Lady Gaga's picture next to like some fish from SpongeBob or something. I don't know. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to sing the national anthem. And people, okay, so it's between 2 minutes, 16 and a half seconds versus 2 minutes and 20 seconds. From the first note to the end. And that was the biggest controversy of the Super Bowl. First of all, how the hell do you even bet the under over for the freaking singing of the national anthem? How do you bet on that? You don't bet on how long it takes you to sing the Super Bowl. You don't even bet on how many times they show the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. You don't. You don't bet on that stuff. Everybody can bet on anything that moves. People are pissing hundreds of thousands of dollars away, and we are eating it up. I don't bet or anything. I'm just going to go out and say right now, I don't bet or anything. I choose not to piss away my money, but I love watching people piss away thousands of dollars to see how long it takes Lady Gaga to sing the freaking national anthem. That to me is hilarious. I kind of want to get to the actual game itself. And then I'll do commercials last. Because I can go off on commercials. The game itself was incredibly boring. There was one moment where I was like, where I finally panicked. When there was that pick and fumble in the same play. That was the one time that I panicked. And I didn't even panic because I wasn't even watching the damn game when that happened. The fact that I haven't watched the game and I can still make a 10-minute vlog about how god-awful the Super Bowl was is astonishing. It's astonishing. Let's get to the commercials. I really want to go off on these commercials right now because I got Forbes.com up on my computer right now that's saying that Super Bowl 50 is amongst the most boring Super Bowls in history. You take 50 Super Bowls and you just happen to be the most boring one. Now that to me takes a special idiot to do. I mean, you have to be a special kind, a rare kind of just demonstrative idiot to end up with the worst Super Bowl of all time. Granted, CBS did a great job with their viewership, but it was still one of the worst Super Bowls of all time. You showed the Golden Gate Bridge 4 times, and the commercials weren't even that good. Other than Pumpy Monkey Baby, which everybody shat their pants over. You take a puppy monkey and a baby and you mix it all together. It's like a centaur had sex with a pug. That's not okay. I'm going to bring this back up for a second. Because I'm getting mad right now. I'm getting mad over something I didn't even watch. Maybe I'm stupid, or maybe the Super Bowl sucked that bad. There were no good commercials. After Kevin Hart's first date commercial, they got awful. They got awful. The only other good one, and this is one that I actually saw because I looked it up on YouTube. It was the Doritos commercial. Now, granted, every Doritos commercial is good. Every Doritos commercial that I've seen on the Super Bowl has been good. Everybody can remember, I think it was like the 2007 Super Bowl, you don't touch my mama, you don't touch my Doritos. Everybody can remember that. And I think everybody is going to remember the girl accidentally giving birth when she smacked the Dorito across the room. I think everybody's going to remember that. If that's the new standard for Super Bowl commercials, then I don't think I'm going to watch the Super Bowl ever again. Because I honestly just watched it for the commercials. The only thing that was worth seeing was Cam Newton wallow off the press conference and fold up like the little bitch he is. That's the only thing that was worth watching about that Super Bowl. I'm going to stop talking before I end up punching a hole in my wall. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy, Kevin the Killer 6 with another Uninformed Gamer vlog. I apologize, this one was really, really long, but I'm sorry I had to rant. I will actually see you guys next year when I rant about the Super Bowl again, unless the Vikings make it to the Super Bowl. Other than that, I'm literally going to melt inside. And I'm only going to say positive things about that Super Bowl. I'm going to take the worst Super Bowl commercial. If the Vikings make it, I'm going to take the worst Super Bowl commercial and I will make it sound amazing. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.